Let's go, let's go. Thank you.
തുടങ്ങിയ കളി തുടങ്ങിയാ
Let's go, let's go.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And we're underway.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costa.
In a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milanese elite in the 1990s.
Yeah, but ability-wise, I think he was on a par with the rest of them. And his tactical versatility means centre-back, full-back, three-back, defensive end.
Shapes the shots! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to a trip. Oh, he's been caught napping! And it's Bellingham.
Hello, bro. Nadeem, bro.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Vicious ball here. That is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Messi producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Triol kept his eye on it, and he's there. That is good alertness. So it is still 0-0. Batistuta. Messi. Vitinha gets a foot in here. Can they get him away? That's good play. And he's there to get it away. And claimed it back swiftly. He's in a good position here. That's a better chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stops.
Such sharp play, and he's been looking so good this half, and yet he doesn't convert.
And we have our very first corner. That has been knocked clear. Oh, what has happened here? Looking for a runner. Triol with the clearance. Corner
it because he was under pressure.
Through it.
Oh, it's a really good thing he was on standby.
Half-time getting close now. Looking to play it in. And he's gone looking for safety.
Maldini. Bullet.
There is a look that says it all. A piercing stare. His teammates are really... The first 45 minutes are up. Decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And we're off again. So neither side has yet broken through. Tries to get it clear. Maldini is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. His Batistuta.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Pass is intercepted. Can he get on the end of this? And there's green grass ahead of him. Good read, needed to be. Neymar. Neymar with the foul. It's come to nothing. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
It is still anyone's game, 0-0.
Maldini.
Bullet. This is Shevchenko. Can he finish? As smooth as it gets. And that could well be the winner.
What a time to take the lead. But now comes the dilemma of whether you want to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better there. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Leverkusen have penetrated for the first time.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Threads one in. Tries to pass it through.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And the shots! Two up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Another moment, and that's it. Thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Hello bro, the best. Yes, the best. Welcome, welcome, welcome. ഓക്കെ ഓക്കെ ലെറ്റ്സ് ക്രിയേറ്റ് $1 തരാന്ന് പറഞ്ഞ ഓരോ സ്കോർ
എന്ത് കാട്ടിയാലേ
നോക്കട്ടെ എന്താ കാട്ടി I will create friend match. The best challenged me $1 every. The best don't come on.
ഹെഡ്സെറ്റൊക്കെ വെക്കാൻ എന്നിട്ട് ചെയറൊക്കെ വാങ്ങി
$1 കിട്ടട്ടെ എന്നിട്ട്
ചെയർ വാങ്ങി
let's go the best. Is this you, Limbo? Is this you, the best?
എന്താ വാച്ചിങ് ഉണ്ട് റൈഡ് ചെയ്യാൻ പറഞ്ഞല്ലോ
Yes. Wait, okay.
ടീമിൻ്റെ ഈസി
The best, I'm waiting.
$3 കളിക്കുള്ളൂ $1
Join ചെയ്യട്ടെ.
ഓനായിട്ട് കളിക്കുന്നത്
ഇത് മന്ദ വർത്താനം പറയല്ലേ. This is your Dumbo. Who is Dumbo? Check. Okay, done. Let's start. So Deepesh is saying he will give me $1 if I score. Each goal will give $1. I don't know how he will transfer. This is oh my god. തൂക്കിയറാണല്ലേ
ജയിച്ചു കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ മോനക്ക് $1 തരുന്നല്ലേ എന്ത് ഫസ്റ്റ് ഇല്ലെങ്കിൽ ജോബ് കൊടുക്കുമോ
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Begley.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We have already started here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defence.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. No way through.
കളിക്കുന്നത് മൂന്ന് പ്രശ്നങ്ങൾ.
And he's there to get it away. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough of the task to do.
And he shoots!
കഴിവുകളുള്ള വിഷയമല്ല.
Ajax! And Ajax
Not a
take the
problem.
lead. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. It is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
While Leverkusen are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Now it's Pele. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And he's taking no chances there. Maldini is very much of the non-shall-pass school of defending. And here's Neymar. Might be danger here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Long time, excellent interception. And it's Gullit. Always onto this. Good read, needed to be.
Ajax really have decided to turn to the long ball. That's very obvious now.
And how do they go about making that work?
Well, they can't neglect accuracy, and it can turn that opposition defence into facing its own goal, which so often can cause problems.
He's having a go! Oh, crossbar!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Maldini. Bellingham. And Shevchenko. Now White. That's an imaginative pass. What a corner. Via Leverkusen with the corner. There first. And the keeper beats it away. And now they can spring out of defence. There will be 1 minute added time. He's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, perfectly measured that. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the supports have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And we are already promptly back on the way. Oh, he's been caught napping. Son Heung-min showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Looking tidy in possession here. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And it's Messi. Searching pass he's played there.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Shevchenko. He's only too happy to take that back.
That's just playing it safe
എന്തോ
and simple.
പ്രശ്നമുണ്ട്.
Ajax appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front. Oh, Bellingham!
ആ ഉണ്ടോളൂ.
They do go.
ഉണ്ടോളൂ.
Leverkusen back on
$1.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision. The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late. That has certainly made things interesting. Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing. And this is Messi. And this is Son Heung-min. Pele. Prompt interception. That pass is somewhat less than ideal. Ajax clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. And that's a throw. Again, can so cleverly bypass the press. Son Heung-min. Maldini gets over and intercepts. Yeah. Losing in on the last quarter of an hour. Facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? He can get that clear. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Dink through. He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. Bayer Leverkusen present their opponents with the best possible chance here.
Center ball, center.
Now, power or placement. Not much more than a formality. The keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer. Well, this is what we've been waiting for. It was definitely a great call by the referee to give that penalty, and I think the way this game has gone, it could easily turn out to be the decisive moment. Ajax surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now. It's Neymar. The finish certainly didn't match the build-up. Neymar has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces. And that has been cleared. And it's Neymar. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Out for a throw. Substitution for Leverkusen. Number 18, Neymar. Coming on the field is number I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now? Nicely weighted ball. Son Heung-min in acres of space out. Shoots! It's anyone's ball now. Has another goal! And now it's a race for the ball. Danger averted for now. He's shifting through the gears here.
Shit.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. Whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things.
തോറ്റാണല്ലോ തുടങ്ങിയത്. Nice play, bro. The best. Nice play. Where is my $1? GG, bro. Who is coming next? players. തണുപ്പുണ്ടോ?
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So off we go then. But it becomes the latest member of the 300 club. Another feather in his cap in what has become a fine career.
Well, Peter, I can't attest to this personally, not having made it to that many appearances myself, but you only need to look around to see not just how much it means to him, but everyone that's here and beyond. This is a huge moment.
Well, they could break here. Now it's Perisic. Cafu picks it up now. Cafu. That's tiny. Cafu plays it in. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. He is through here. Vieira demonstrating his defensive quality there.
പെരുങ്കാല്
Perisic. And there's his chance to lead the counter.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And that has been clubbed away. Oh, super find. Picked out brilliantly. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And that could set him on his way. He's managed to get free. Now the delivery. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
White is always looking to play quality balls. Nicely spread. Neymar. Lovely bit of skill. Vieira did just about enough to come out on top there. Overly willing to compromise. Now we're going to make it. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Danger averted for now. That's a throw.
കമന്റ് നോക്കി റിപ്ലൈ എടുത്തു.
ആകെ ഡാനിഷ് അത് ദീപേഷ്
Right,
മാത്രം
played
വേറെ
into the area. Seen that early.
പാവങ്ങൾക്ക് അത്ര ഉണ്ടാവുള്ളൂ.
Sixth sense. He's through here.
രണ്ട് യൂസ് ഉണ്ട് ഒന്നും ചെയ്യല്ലേ
Anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that
ഒന്നും
in terms of
പറ്റുമല്ലോ
goals, at least you've missed nothing.
കളിക്കണോന്
He's come in hard. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching
കുറേ
tonight's
പേര്
highlights.
അതിൻ്റെ കളി ഇഷ്ടപ്പെട്ട് എൻ്റെ ഫാനുകളാണ്.
Now it's
ഇത് പൈസ
Perisic.
കൊടുത്ത് വരാൻ കാണാൻ
Cafu.
കഫ
Lovely. He is such a good mover.
ഏതാ കളി ചെക്കൻ
As we hit half-time. Decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So, no breakthrough from either side. 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And the game has already resumed here. Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this. Beckenbauer kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Teresic looking for the run. Elise is wide and looking to get onto this. Facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Just about up to the hour now. He's picked it up out wide. He has found a way through. Maldini gets a foot in here. Maldini defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Perisic receives it in a wide position.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Maldini attempts a clearance. Costa Curta. Serginho. Bellingham does really well to win the ball there. Look at the space. And Shevchenko! Oh, it's a beauty! A finish right from the top draw. There is the breakthrough.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection. And they were.
Big header! And somehow he has kicked that out. Over to the other side. The two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Substitution in progress. Corner number 2 then. Oh, what a climb! And he's there to get it away. Nicely weighted ball. White kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Looking to play him in. Perisic gets into some space. Terrific header! Off the bar! Nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Oh my god.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
200 minutes has been indicated. Sharp little ball here. Takes a shot! He has done it! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other. And it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. There's only one word to describe that. Clinical.
Yes, Sanal. Sanal, let's go 1v1. Sanal bro, ഞാൻ ക്രിയേറ്റ് ചെയ്യാം. ലൈക്ക് എടുക്കൂ വീഡിയോക്ക്, ഒരു ലൈക്ക്. Code is coming. Code is coming. Coming. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Code is coming. Code is coming. Alex Tara. എടാ ഗുമ്മാളെ. അലക്സ്റ്റാറിൻ്റെ കളി കണ്ടോ നോക്കാം. അലക്സ്റ്റാറിൻ്റെ കളി.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
The pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started. Not quite on the same wavelength. It's a promising build-up. There's plenty of really nice passing. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Marquinhos, he's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just make
Face-to-face, and Shevchenko!
ഓടി പോയത്.
Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Wriggles his way through. Here's Velmovic. It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
Bayer Leverkusen with the corner. They're first. And another try! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Shevchenko. Pass isn't the best. Well, there is a look that says it all. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Eto might just make this. And it's Eto. He's shifting through the gears here. Khan is there to clear. It's a searching pass. Cute ball there. How can he reach it? Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. So a big chance now from 12 yards. So the would-be breakthrough moment. Ah, super save by Livakovic. Now who's going to be first to this? It's their second corner of the game. That's very neat. Neymar chance! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Bellingham. Now it's Eto. Bellingham. And this is Forlan. The movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence to Bellingham. And that has been cleared. Pinches it off him. Bayer Leverkusen are looking to go forward now. Changes him with that pass. And it's Eto. 5 minutes till the break. And this is Eto. Just not quite happening for him just now. Corner number 2 then. Clipped! It's bounced back off the post. He's delivered all right.
Well, that's very much changed the complexion. It's also changed mindsets and moods in both teams, and it had to be him.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Such good movement. Some players have that.
Saves to sense! And that is wildly off target.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there. That wasn't it.
Vieira is there and he can pick it up. Oh, easy pickings there. That is good alertness. Camavinga. And the first half is done. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Here's the start of the second half.
Bayer Leverkusen can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Well measured. Aubameyang, he's found a way through. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
This is Shevchenko. While Leverkusen still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Shifted upfield. Rijkaard gets across to intercept that. Conte. So we've reached the hour mark. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Pass has gone astray. Right, Kante. Looking for options for movement. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. And he's intervened well there. Your impression so far, Jim?
Bayer Leverkusen are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Neymar. He's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Raul. Koundé. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. Tries to play it through, and he's in on goal. Oh, well played, well played.
Shun and Dalmare surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Neymar. Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Substitution for Leverkusen. Number 24, Bellingham. Coming on to replace him is
It's a mighty looking ball, that. That just stews up. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And here's Shevchenko. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. It had to be.
Bayer Leverkusen really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
There will be 1 minute added time. Quality ball. Can he get on the end of this? Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only real...
കൈയൊന്ന് ചൂടാക്കട്ടെ. സുനിഷ നല്ല കളി ബ്രോ, നല്ല കളി. ഒന്നൂറ് കളിച്ചാൽ നമ്മള് ആപ്ലെക്സ് റെഡി ആണോ? റെഡി ആപ്ലെക്സ്. ഓക്കെ സനൽ ബ്രോ, പിന്നെ കാണാം. താങ്ക് യു ബ്രോ. റിവൻ ഷോട്ട്. ഓക്കേ, 4 വ്യൂസൊക്കെ ആയി. മെച്ചുണ്ട്. 4 വ്യൂസ് എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞപ്പോൾ തന്നെ 2 വ്യൂസ്. അല്ലെങ്കിൽ അങ്ങനെയല്ല വരുള്ളൂ. എന്താണ് ലോഡാവാത്തത്? ഓക്കെ, സ്റ്റാർട്ട്.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin. Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And already we're underway here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down any build-up play in that area.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. He's had it nicked away. Raul. Good effort from distance. Comfortable play for the keeper.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And here's Hullet. Yeah. Maldini. And it's Neymar. Played out wide. That's been cut out, well played. Ball has bounced loose now. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Gets it clear. Bayer Leverkusen still without a single shot on target. Doué is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Referee's given a throw. And it's been given away. It could be in here. That is finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Leverkusen have got it back and they'll have another go. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
കറക്റ്റ് പാസ് എടുക്കാൻ
That is Slaughter! Now, who's going to be first to this? Nice control. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's picked it up out wide. Rodri gets good distance on it. Follett. Searching pass he's played there. Maldini. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Beckenbauer. Added time. Tries to play it through. Now there's the shot! Goal! Deep into first half stoppage time. A crucial goal. Was there ever any doubt? The referee brings the first half to a close.
കൊളറാഡോ
So a
സ്പ്രിങ്സ്
steady,
FC
solid and more than
goal
satisfactory
മുന്നിട്ടുണ്ട്.
first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And we are back underway.
Bayer Leverkusen can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times, they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
He won't be happy with that one. Can he get on the end of this? And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Van Basten clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. Alexander-Arnold, who's short.
ഒന്നടിച്ചാൻ പറ്റില്ല.
Bayer Leverkusen have the chance to go. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. It's clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation.
And Shevchenko!
തിരുവാതിര കളിക്കുന്ന
Looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it. Batistuta being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quieting him down there.
Baresi does really well there. He is strong. Pullet. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, shooting chance!
ഇങ്ങനെ കയറി പോയി.
Right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome.
Oh, denied brilliantly.
Neymar is offering a wry smile there.
And that has been cleared. And he was alert to it. And he thumps it clear. And it's Bellingham. Closing in on goal. He's had a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. That was nowhere near his best. Neymar. Bayer Leverkusen clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game. Backing ball. Danger averted for now.
നമ്മൾ കാണാതെ തന്നെ ലൈക്ക് അടിച്ചത്
Number 24, Bellingham. Coming on to replace him is number 4, Hitoshi Nakata. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now. Batistuta, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Bayer Leverkusen desperately searching for the winner here. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Now, can they get him away? The most accurate pass. Bayer Leverkusen. That's at the end. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Shevchenko picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim? Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaint.
ഞാറല്ലേ ഹു ഈസ് കമ്മിങ് നെക്സ്റ്റ് ആർക്കും ഇനി എന്നെ തോൽപ്പിക്കണ്ട കടന്നു വരും അപ്പോഴാണ് ഞാൻ അതിലെന്തായാലും തോൽപ്പിക്കും. കളി മാറ്റാൻ 4 ലൈക്ക് ആയിട്ടാ 4 ലൈക്ക്. എൻ്റെ ലക്ഷ്യം 5 ലൈക്കാണ്. ഇപ്പം 4 ലൈക്കായിട്ടുണ്ട്.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise. Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that. Well, it looks like a big game. Chance for a shot! We can look forward to another striking masterclass from Van Basten here, Peter. Well, many have cited him as the greatest striker of all time, but what in your eyes made him that, Jim? Well, in a word, everything, Peter. He had it all. Pace, power, technique, vision, dribbling, strength in the air. He's a cut above the rest in all departments, and brilliant imagination. Alexander-Arnold makes the interception. Good-looking ball. Picks up, brilliant. Oh, Mbappe! Nicely aimed pass. It dominates aerially so often. Tries to play it through. Now there's a shoots! Superb from Doué! About as smooth as it gets. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly. Just way.
അയ്യോ കേൾക്കുന്നു.
Oh no, what has happened here? He's got away. It's Van Basten! And that is doing no harm at all. It's only a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though. It will be a throw-in. And that has left him in a heap. Doué concedes a free kick for that. And this is Van Basten. And he was quick to react. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet. And it's Bellingham. Yeah, plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
നിങ്ങൾക്കൊന്നും ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ പാസ് കൊടുക്കണം.
And here's Bellingham. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Bellingham! Oh, fine stop from the keeper. Really anticipated that well, didn't he? And we have our very first corner. Could spring out of defence. Baresi. Great vision. Nicely weighted ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Bayer Leverkusen truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time. Rice. And it's Rodri. And here's Van Basten. Sharp little ball here. And Shevchenko. And he's managed to get free. And Shevchenko! He's probably asking just too much. He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he? Bellingham. There will be 1 minute added time. That is no way to stop him. Tiny challenge, free kick given, and he is going into that little black book. Reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled. And we are back on the way. Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
സമയം അടി.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Colorado Springs clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing. In with the challenge. That's gone loose. He won't be happy with that one. Looking for a runner. Yeah. Maldini. Can he spark a counter here? Batistuta being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Looking to play him in. Great ball, takes a shot! A finish right from the top draw. They have come roaring back.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, easy pickings there. And it's Bellingham. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. It's a searching pass. Oh, well played, well sorted out. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
Bayern Leverkusen really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Oh, he did the hard part right, but not the finish.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. Nicely shaped ball. Now the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Pass is coming off in quick succession here, and that could set him on his way. He's found the way through. That's good play.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oh, it's Van. It's Van. Oh, it's hit the post. Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
Number 19, White. Number 24, Bellingham. Coming on the field, number 23, Griezmann. Number 5, Cafu. Number 4,
No way through.
7 minutes has
2
been
minutes
indicated.
to be added on. And that is as far as it goes. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities, and neither willing to...
വേറെ നെറ്റ് സ്പീഡുള്ള കാര്യമുണ്ടോ കളിക്കാൻ? Oh. 999. Let's go, let's go.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beckley. Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Action has already started. This is Roberto Carlos. That has sent him sprawling. Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. Bayer Leverkusen really couldn't have done without this. This for the lead.
നടുക്ക് അടിക്കണ്ടേ, സെൻറ്റർക്ക് അടിക്കണ്ടേ? ഞാൻ സെൻറ്റർക്ക് അടിക്കാൻ പറ്റണ്ടേ? കൊടുത്തു.
1-0, never any doubt. Not a twitch, not a blink. Yeah, credit to the keeper. He read it, but succumbed to the placement. Bayer Leverkusen finding themselves unexpectedly behind. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Neymar ready to try one. The keeper is ultra busy in trying to just get everything in order. Neymar! Loose ball now, there's a chase on to retrieve it. Bayer Leverkusen with the corner, there first. Roberto Carlos with the clearance. The keeper has reacted superbly there. Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Oh, that's a fine interception. Bayer Leverkusen really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it. Messi, and Messi! That is some save from Kahn. Oh, fine stop from the keeper. Messi is offering a wry smile there. Tries to get it clear. White. And now a sudden chance to counter. Nice looking ball. That's the keeper's ball. No, that is pretty much the end of that. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack. Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top. Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle. And they have got just the right players for that. Neymar. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Glitch with the rangefinder there. Evident annoyance. Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he? This is Shevchenko. Oh, he's been Shevchenko! Oh, terrific save from the keeper. Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Bayer Leverkusen have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Lampard. Messi. Last-ditch defending, but oh, he's been caught on it here. Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply. And the shot's on, and Messi! It's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency. Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other. And
And it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly have time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that:
It will
clinical.
be 3 minutes at a time.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up. Oh, that's a good one. Oh, that's fabulous. Chance! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close.
And if you do have a chance today, please take some time out to give your support to our Better Stadium Fund.
And the action is back on the way. Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them. Taken back almost at once. Carvajal is one whose deliveries we all know about. Out of passing here, really easy on the eye. Bullet. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Messi. Carvajal. This is Lampard. Bullet. Played out to the left flank. And it's Lampard. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Batistuta. That's an excellent interception. Beckenbauer gets it clear. Szoboszlai. Oh, sweet feet. Defence opting here for strength in numbers. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It's really nicely played. He has slightly undercooked that one. Bayer Leverkusen clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. Bullish header!
Offside.
This is Batistuta. This is Zico. Zico! Off the post! Oh, that was no routine save. Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Maldini. Yeah. Baresi. Batistuta. Carvajal spots it and intercepts. Oh, it's a promising build-up. There's plenty of really nice passing. Bullet. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply. Now it's Bullet. And it's Bellingham. Bellingham cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away. They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes. Carvajal picks it up out wide. Neymar. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very...
Sanel bro came back. തോറ്റിരിക്കുകയാണ്. അങ്ങനെയായിട്ട് നമ്മൾ കളിക്കട്ടെ.
welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Begley.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. And already we're underway here. Gullit. Bayer Leverkusen, disappointing in the end there. They lacked urgency. He's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Gullit. That's really well manoeuvred. Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Centre of attention, of course, Zico. Now he can play.
Well, you know, he isn't just a playmaker, Peter. He puts the hard yards in, and he has the presence to be quite a strong leader, too.
So it's no surprise that so many idolise him and emulate him.
Brazilian flair and elegance is tough to emulate, but very easy to admire.
He is through here. Maldini has it out wide and in space. Thuram can get it clear. In again. Big header. A really thumping header. Absolutely crashes it in.
Well, you've always got that threat when he's around. Great movement, and what a great header.
Bayer Leverkusen are in front now. The game's only goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
This is Shevchenko. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Bayer Leverkusen with their first corner. First in the game for either side, actually. Thuram with the clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Szoboszlai.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for it.
And that is special! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example.
Judge, surely!
That's what you call inspired goalkeeping. That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
He gets big! Bayer Leverkusen have the chance to go the other way. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. The pass is intercepted. The most accurate pass. And here's Messi. Lampard. Bullet. Quality ball. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Roberto Carlos. Here comes the cross. Kahn claims it without any fuss. Now, can they get him away? And the whistle goes for half-time. To review the first half.
Bayer Leverkusen certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing. Don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Bayer Leverkusen ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And we are back underway. Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And the lead is extended still further. Was there ever any doubt?
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
3-0. Zico! He's missed it. Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Substitution.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind. Oh, easy pickings there. Zico was pulsing down that left-hand side. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
മല്ലു ക്രോസ് മാസ്റ്റർ ഫ്രണ്ട്ലി കളിക്കാലോ വെറുതെ കളിക്കാം
It's going to be another throw. Defending was strong and firm. And he was quick to react. And it's Lampard. Rummenigge.
Gotcha.
And a chance! They've scored! And they are right back within touch. So smooth. A signature finish. Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling. When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate. That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub. So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Nice touch. Brilliantly cut out. Szoboszlai. And it's Roberto Carlos. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack. Yeah. And that Shevchenko! That's been intercepted. That's great positioning. So good from him. White made a search from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. It's a promising position. Played in by Danny Carvajal. Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch. Time then for the first substitution of the game. Haaland coming on here. A change that was broadly anticipated. Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter. Szoboszlai. Serginho. Oh, that's fabulous. Now Cruyff. Belletti. Will play through for the wide pass. Against the crossbar. Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it. It's a good effort. You can sense that they're upping the gears. This needs to be sustained now.
Number 18, Neymar. Number 24.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple.
Number 23, Griezmann. Number 17, Raoul. Number
Maldini is very much of the nonchalant pass school of defending. Just to go back, just too much pressure, not to go that way. He's got full. He will be livid with himself.
Paradox, we can play, bro. Let me finish this match.
He's being shifted off it. Steering out wide, but he won't reach that one. Belletti. And he's picked out the run. Messi gets into some space. Referee looks at his
പൊട്ടിച്ചടാ
watch
അന്ന്
and
പൊട്ടിച്ചടാ.
blows his whistle. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality.
കേറിക്കോളി കേറിക്കോളി കേറിക്കോളി. മക്കളെ ഗുഡ് പ്ലേ ബ്രോ. വെരി ഗുഡ് പ്ലേ. കുറച്ച് കഷ്ടപ്പെട്ടു. ഓ 5 ലൈക്കായിട്ട് 5 ലൈക്ക്. ഇനി അടുത്ത ഗോള് 10 ലൈക്ക്. ആരടിക്കും? കോൾ മീ അജു. Call me I just joined. There's no turn. Who is coming first? They can. Yeah, sure. Mallu, yeah, Ju, okay. There's a team, cut a team.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin. Hi Peter, it's great to be here. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you did just miss it, we are up and running already. In with the challenge. Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's Shevchenko!
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
We get a throw in. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And it's Hullet. He's going to be disappointed with that. Nicely weighted ball. And he's fell away pass. Chance for a shot! It's in! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Pumas have fired themselves in front. Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet. He is through here. Roberto Carlos. Rummenigge, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Bayer Leverkusen are behind here despite their domination of possession. Here's Batistuta. And Batistuta! That's what you call inspired goalkeeping. Batistuta is offering a wry smile there. Bayer Leverkusen with the corner. They're first. On it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Pumas are looking to go forward now.
കറക്റ്റ് പുറത്ത്
He
കൊണ്ടിരിക്കുന്നു.
is desperate to get on the score sheet.
റസാലിൻ
On this time, they're just
Razal.
unrelenting, Peter.
Razal.
Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
സൗണ്ട്
Bullet has been intercepted. That was well played, well stopped.
സൗണ്ട്
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Bayer Leverkusen truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time. Hazard powering forward here. Puskas. And it's Hullet. Probing pass. Back in possession and ready to go again. Yeah, conjures time and space where few can. Hazard. And it's half-time here. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Bayer Leverkusen really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked at a step too slow on everything. Yeah. Bullet. Neymar. It's Neymar! Oh, terrific save from the keeper. Neymar really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Corner number 2 then. Climbs up big! Foul header just off target. That's a really decent chance.
Bharat, thank you for subscription.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment. Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass was lacked pace. Oh, the keeper's done very, very well to deny him. Rummenigge, who's set up one goal so far. Ups for safety. Your impression so far, Jim? Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it. Looking for the run. Can he finish? Leverkusen back on level terms.
Paradox next match surely, bro.
Bayer Leverkusen grab the equaliser, and we're all square. Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing. He cuts out the supply, and there's his chance to lead the counter. White and the through ball. And is as far as they're going to go. Mateus, Baresi does really well to win the ball there. Pass is intercepted. Rummenigge, good purposeful. Tries a shot! And it's in! And they're back in front! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here.
He's having a shot! Really well taken goal. And this is getting better and better. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Pumas go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Batistuta. Costa steps in, and that's the end of that. Rummenigge running with the ball. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. This ended up in no man's land. We're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Well, see, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And
Good
that's
play,
that.
bro. നല്ല
Performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good
Absolutely.
qualities that might have got them something on another day.
Paradox, come on, paradox. തോൽക്കാൻ എൻ്റെ ജീവിതം ഇനിയും ബാക്കി. Join. കാണിക്കാലോ. ഇപ്പോൾ വരും. കുറേ സമയം എടുക്കുന്നുണ്ടല്ലോ. ആദ്യമായിട്ടും കേട്ടോ 7 വ്യൂസൊക്കെ. നന്ദിയുണ്ട്. സ്ക്വാഡ് കണ്ടു. സ്ക്വാഡ് വളരെ മികച്ചൊരു സ്ക്വാഡ്. ഓടാൻ വയ്യടോ. ബാക്കില്ല.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Begley.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Well, here he is, the epitome of athleticism and speed. That is Gareth Bale.
Yeah, simply one of the best left-sided attackers of his generation, Peter, with all the tools to improve any team, and then all that flair.
Seems an age ago now, doesn't it, that he started his career down on the south coast as a left back, of course.
Yeah, and when you think about left back, usually poor attackers end up there, but he went on to do great things at the other end.
Played in.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a cue forward in the box.
Maldini makes the interception. Hullets. That is Stutter! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. The pass isn't the best. First quarter of an hour gone. This is shot. Takes a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Bayer Leverkusen with the corner. They're first. And he can clear it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He gets big! He scored! Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Batistuta has alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He won't be happy with that one. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. That's pretty clear, it is a foul. And that's a booking, always looks
Bro?
it. Players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and
Orkutula.
they look worried.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all round.
Messi is eyeing up his options in the middle. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available.
അല്ല
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his
Corner.
effort then. Maldini is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. No way through. That is a little undercooked. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Bale. That was nowhere near his best. Bullet. It's a pretty loose pass. Messi. Bullet. It's Batistuta. Now it's Neymar. Neymar.
ഓഫ്സൈഡ്
Threads one in. That looks a cracking ball. Shot a goal! It's hit the uprights. Lofted in. He's got four. It's in. A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in. Here's the whistle for half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Bayer Leverkusen certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing. Don't leave the door open for the opposition.
And the action is back underway.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Shevchenko. Oh, good read. Tries to play it through. Tries to pass it through. Bayer Leverkusen have got it back and it's a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Very nicely done. And he's had it hit. That carried quite a threat. Great vision. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. And it's Chouameni. He's a sharp bit of ball here. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And he was alert to it. That's going to go a long way. And that's a throw.
Substitution for Leverkusen. Number 9, Shevchenko. Coming on the field is number 20.
That looks a decent ball. And it's crossed into the middle. It is a corner.
Substitution for Leverkusen. Number 20.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Replace him is number 8.
Keeper has taken decisive action. Neither of these two want to come off second
Oh,
best.
great feat, that.
He's in a great position here. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, easy pickings there. Looking for options for movement. He's shifting through the gears here. And this is Bell. And the whistle's gone. Presumably for offside. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Kessier. Neymar. White. game on. The pass is intercepted. Nicely weighted ball. Punnett providing an outlet on that flank. So that's it. It is all over.
അങ്ങനെ വീണ്ടും
While
തോറ്റു.
Leverkusen were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered.
ഗുഡ് പ്ലേ ബ്രോ പാരഡോക്സ്. ഓക്കെ ബ്രോ സ്ട്രീമിങ് എൻ്റെ ചെയ്യട്ടെ, പിന്നെ കാണാം. താങ്ക് യു.